waiting on my bus right now. As you can see, you already see that. Shit crazy out there, man. When I said this shit is crazy out there, I was talking about just my everyday life, but I was really talking about five, five deal. 5 year, you feel me? He just got arrested in New Jersey for carrying a unlicensed weapon. According to the report, the serial number was scraped and everything else. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, shit crazy out there. When niggas can't get close to you, they'll send a bad bitch after you. You feel me? There's somebody in this, somebody, you gotta watch. You can't even stay at one place no more, yo. There's people out there who are just hating, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with feds or nothing. It's just individuals and groups. Hey, and they probably was watching you. It's obvious that the cop was convinced. First, they came to give you a ticket. Then they said that, oh, you was jaywalking. And now they got a gun on you. I gotta be careful, yo. Shit crazy. They just targeting niggas. They just be targeted. Like, how you expect an individual to protect themselves? Like, that shit is crazy, man. It seems like the rap game, you gotta make a lot of money to put it aside for lawyer's fee, security guard. It's like it's not even worth it like that no more, bro. Cause niggas can't even have fun no more. You still gotta watch out for the haters on the street. You still gotta watch out. Like, shit crazy. I don't even know how that cop, whoever the cop was, they need to do an investigation on him. Because it's obvious that he knew somebody told him something. They must have gave him something. His excuse was, I was just trying to stop him he was parking on a no parking zone. That's a lie. My theory is Fabio must have been around some bitch. The bitch must have seen him put the gun, taking the gun and everything else. Then the rest is history, as you see. I just don't like when I see shit like that, man. I really don't. Because everybody trying to make it out here somehow, some way. And these young black men, they keep getting caught up and jammed up. Then guess what happened? They go through the court system, court fees and everything else like that. They go through the court system, because they young, like, you feel me? You young and you making a lot of money. Nigga, I'm proud of them. We couldn't even dream of such a thing. When I was growing up like that, we didn't see none of that. Our OGs, you had to be the biggest drug dealer to see that kind of money that they making in this day. So when I see them doing that legit way, just for being stars, yeah, niggas is doing good. But then you always have the scavengers. You always have people creeping around. You feel me? Setting you up and shit. How you expect him to move around? He's Fabio. Like, a lot of these rappers was getting targeted. He's supposed to move around with a gun on him. You feel me? In New York City, it's very hard to get a license for a weapon. It's almost impossible. You have to be a law enforcer. And you know, that shit don't mess with hip-hop. So it's like, yo, how do you expect niggas to move? Like, that shit gotta be tight. Like, that's not even fair, yo. It's like, if it's not Fabio's A Boogie, if it's not A Boogie, it's Kodak. It's like, it seems like everybody, they getting targeted. Like, look at all these young black niggas, they getting targeted. And it's all coming from hip-hop. One music area. And everybody be like, oh, Jeff, you should worry about yourself. It's not about me worrying about myself, man. Y'all niggas gotta understand. You gotta see yourself in these people. You can see your own brother in these people. You can see your cousin. You can see your son growing up to that age. And if you don't say something about what is going on right now and the person that looks like me, then what are you doing, my nigga? You feel me? People keep telling you, yo, you gotta mind your business. It is my business, you know what I mean? If somebody look like me, then I want the same, like, you feel me? You gotta fight for the same right for them too, you feel me? Because if I don't fight for him and I let it go and I don't check it, guess what happens? It's gonna come right back to me, you feel me? You dig? But I'm just disappointed, man. 9-5, yo. You feel me? Because sometimes you don't want to pay for no security guard. That's a waste of money, my nigga. I do that. Like, it's crazy, man. It's kind of sad that a person has to put a budget aside for a lawyer fee and all those court papers and everything else like that when you're not that individual who's supposed to be doing such a thing. You feel me? I just feel like these things are wrong. My bus ain't coming no time soon, so I might as well wait. I feel like these things are wrong. Like, you feel me? It's wrong, man. It's sad too. Like, I'm just mad at that. I feel like they're being targeted. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I don't. Feel me? It's wrong, bro. Whoever snitched on him is fucked up too. Cause y'all niggas is so thirsty. Yeah, they thirsty for us, man. Y'all niggas, like, you guys have to understand, man. We got our own people that's jealous of us, and there's an outside group people that's jealous of us too. So it's like the card is stacked against us. So it's mandatory. Shit, mandatory that you start walking accordingly. You feel me? You can't stay dangerous without keeping the cops in the back of your mind. You feel me? How you supposed to stay dangerous? Staying dangerous is being cautious and watching out for yourself and make sure that, you know, you're about to do whatever you need to do. That's like staying dangerous is like always, you know, you have your thing on you, make sure you're protected, you're safe and everything else. That's like staying dangerous. But how you supposed to stay dangerous when people are playing dirty and they're working with cops too? How are you supposed to stay dangerous in that? You being safe by you carrying a weapon on you just in case something goes off. Because you know that you can't even go across the street without somebody hating on you. Because you generating too much money and you generating too much fame. So how as an individual, that's what we need to present this kind of question to the police officers. Like, you see what kind of atmosphere I'm in, and you see what kind of atmosphere surrounds rap music. And we selling them a product, you feel me? And people be like, oh, y'all gotta change the lyrics and everything else like that. That's bullshit, man. Honestly, if people can't differentiate the things that you say on the song, that's wrong. You feel me? How am I supposed to? If I'm a rapper and I'm rapping about the things that I see every day in my neighborhood, the things that I see growing up, and you telling me, well, y'all can't be saying whatever y'all want to say, then how come you can't say these things how come you don't have a problem with the things that goes on every day that we pass by? How come you don't have a problem with the things that go on every day in the neighborhood? Because that's what they're rapping about. They're rapping about things that they've seen. You know what I mean? Like the old block situation. These niggas was rapping about the things that they really went through. The Chicago rappers, the Brooklyn rappers, you know, New York rappers, Detroit, everywhere, like East Coast, West Coast, everybody be rapping about the things that they've been through. So you trying to censor us by telling us that we can't speak. The reason why there's violence among us, because we talking about it on the track, that's telling us that we should disregard or make an illusion that the things that we see in our neighborhood does not exist. That's what you basically telling the hip-hop community to do. It's like, well, ignore. It's like you telling a weather person, well, ignore the fact that there's going to be rain coming and just tell us about the good times. Just tell us about the sunny days and still make it sound good. You feel me? That's not realistic. You know what I mean? If it's a thunderstorm coming, it's a thunderstorm. If it was a thunderstorm, we're going to rap about the thunderstorm that came along. And that's that. We don't do that to country music. You feel me? These country niggas be talking about all kinds of shit. Drinking, burning down the houses, and Like I beat you up, but they say it's a so smooth way. It doesn't sound that violent. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy to me. But yeah, they want to censor hip hop and tell us that it's a thing that we say on hip hop. Well, next time you want to censor hip hop, why don't you do something about? Why don't you give them a better picture to rap about? Why don't you do something in their neighborhood so they can rap about it? But yet they tell you when these people fight so hard to come out the neighborhood, they're telling them to use their money to go back and fix what's going on. No, what, nigga? I fought all this time to make this amount of money. Now you telling me I could do a little bit, I give a little bit back to the hood, but it's the government too. The government and this private society that's eating off the neighborhood. Let's see, what company recently? Cadillac. Cadillac always advertise black people. They be advertising Cadillac. Cadillac has we've been supporting Cadillac for a long time, man. They haven't donated that much money to the black neighborhood. But yet they always look at the individuals like us, who, not us, like individuals like black boys who make it out the hood, and they telling them to use their money to go back into their neighborhood and fix it and everything else like that. And I'm like, nah, man, let the nigga make a little bit of more money first. Let him buy his house. Let him buy his mother. Let him take care of his family first. Then he can take care of his neighbor. That's going to take a little while. But with all these court fees and they getting arrested and all these made up cases, man, that shit is weak, man. You feel me? Like, how we supposed to, like, how? Like, did we being targeted? That shit is whack, man. And I know he got targeted on that. I know he was set up on that. I know. I just had a feeling it was. Because A Boogie went through the same thing. They be trying to get all these young rappers. Y'all young niggas better watch out, man. I ain't gonna mention no names. And the next thing you know, they go to y'all niggas, especially from New York and shit like that. But y'all gotta watch out. There's a lot of hate, man. There's a lot of hate, man. A whole lot of hate. You feel me? They want you to stop rapping about the things that you experienced through your lifetime and the things that you see every day and the things that you was involved in. They want you to stop writing that. They want you to water that shit down. You feel me? They don't want you to tell that truth. You feel me? They're saying that that's the problem, and and the complaint is usually coming from people that look like us. You feel me? And if it comes from the other side, hurry up. I hate when these people do this shit. They always want to make noise. If it's that, we ain't even got time to talk about them. But if it's from the other side, they usually make those excuses after you get arrested. Well, he's talking about guns and killing and shooting people. And I'm like, that's what his experience, my nigga. If I was just like I be talking on this camera and I start complaining about these niggas is haters, they gay, they always plotting shit, these niggas want me to be gay and everything else like that, then people be like, oh, he's complaining too much. How the fuck else? What else am I supposed to what else am I supposed to talk about if that's my reality and that's what I'm talking about? You feel me? They want you to be shh, but they want the violence to keep going on, but they want you to be shh. They want you to talk about something that does not even exist at all. So later on they can have something to complain about. He doesn't even speak about the things that he go through. You feel me? This is what we experiencing. When black men talk about the things that we experience, it's a little too harsh for them to hear, but they have no problem in participating and doing it. You feel me? It took me a while to get those words out, but that's exactly what's going on. But it's all good, man. I ain't even gonna complain no more because I'm disappointed in everything and everybody. And my bus is gonna take like 100 years to come already. Well, if I miss this bus, it's another bus. If I miss that bus, then it's whatever. I don't care. Feel me? I'm about to talk about the streets and the sidewalk. Nah, but shit, this shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy, man.